Hello everybody. Let's get started a little bit early, because I'm very excited to play this game, and I have a lot of stuff to talk about before I get to it. So as you might have noticed, I didn't stream yesterday. That's because a bunch of stuff came up out of nowhere, and I had a very busy day yesterday, but not like the bad kind of busy, the good kind of busy. Yesterday morning, I did my first estradiol shot. I had to go to the nurse clinic and learn how to inject myself, which was a process because as you probably don't know, because I've only been streaming for like a month, but I am not a huge fan of needles. And the whole process really sucked. It's like a huge needle and you have to jab it into your own thigh really fast and force down like a whole milliliter of liquid into your thigh muscles. God, it really sucked, and I had to put a bandage on my thigh afterwards, and it was sore all day yesterday. But it was an important step moving forwards, and I was very happy that I got to do it. And I have another appointment scheduled 2 weeks from now, like two Tuesdays from now. And aside from the injection, I also scheduled a session of a tabletop role-playing campaign that I've been running with my friends for a while. I think like, how long has it been? Like 8 months since this campaign started. But it's a very like lighthearted, low-key campaign that we kind of run when the main campaign I've been running is on break. And my boyfriend Victor, who joined us for Saturday's stream, he actually I let him write the like next part of this campaign. So yesterday's session was kind of a collaboration between the two of us. The campaign was run in a game system called Skyfarer, which is based off of a video game called Sunless Skies, which is based off of a browser-based text adventure game called Fallen London. So it's like three levels of abstraction away from the original source material. But it was a really fun session yesterday, and I figured I would spend some time talking about the world of that session and what we did yesterday before the stream starts. So let me actually pull up a browser source really quickly here. Alright, so like I said, the game system is based on a game called Fallen London, which is a game that I've been playing for a number of years. The basic concept of Fallen London is it's like an alternate history where in the like late 1800s, the city of London was sold to alien bats from outer space as part of a deal. And so they basically took the whole city and they put it in a giant cave underground. And it's a very surreal, gothic setting, which is very interesting to me. And has a lot of neat world building. One of the like primary features of how the Fallen London universe works is that there are real gods known as the Judgments, and they are every single star in the sky. The sun itself is a living god, and by shining its sunlight upon things, it enforces the laws of reality. And so that's an important part of the lore because Fallen London is deep underground and untouched by the sunlight. So, in the darkness, the literal laws of reality start to apply a little bit less, and there are the weird things happening, like people can't die permanently. If you die, you just come back to life. And there's a lot of other interesting things. And so when did Fallen London start? Uh, yeah, the Fallen London began in like 2009. I've only been playing it since like 2020, but then they made some video games. They have Sunless Sea, which is like takes place in the like giant cave that London is in, because there's more than just London in this giant underground cave. There's like a whole underground ocean. And then Sunless Skies is kind of like a sequel to Sunless Seas that takes place in like outer space instead. I've been thinking about playing these games on stream, but I'm not sure how interesting they would be because they're primarily like text-based adventure games, and the actual gameplay just consists of like flying back and forth to different ports and exchanging materials. But the visuals are very cool. Like this art here of like a crashed space train because you use steam engines to fly through space in that game. Or hold on. There was some good artwork. Yeah, they have something called the Clockwork Sun in Sunless Skies, which is like a fake sun god that people built. And this image here, hold on, can I pull up like the full image or something? Yeah, this image here is like one of my favorites. I think it's a fan art, but I used this as my desktop background for a long time. It really gets across like the aesthetic of the Sunless Skies universe. So you've got like London at the bottom here, floating in space. And there's this dead star here that they blew up with a nuclear bomb. And then you got the fake Clockwork Sun up there, actually lighting everything up, and all the like steam space trains. Hi, welcome in, Clockwork Train. I think you would dig the aesthetic of this game because it's kind of like steampunk eldritch horror in space. And so, hold on, let me see. Yeah, so Skyfarer is a tabletop role-playing game that's based on the Sunless Skies video game. And so it's got like this whole rule book here. And you use like a D10 to make checks and stuff. And yeah, basically you just fly around in outer space on a space train, and you can visit the different ports and stuff to get yourself into trouble. And for our specific campaign, I decided to make my own original universe based off of Sunless Skies. So I made my own whole different kingdom, just like their own sun gods, like this rainbow star here that I found on Google Images. I got a golden sun, blue, red, and a black hole sun. So yeah, we've been playing a campaign in that system in our original world for like 8 months, but we had like a 6 month long hiatus because of like real life stuff that got in the way. But my boyfriend wrote his own like whole part of the story, so I decided to have us schedule a session for yesterday, and we did it, and it was pretty fun. I won't read like the whole summary here, but the basic gist of yesterday's session was that The whole party, they crashed in their spaceship in a region of outer space where organic things can't exist because the sunlight of the Queen of Mirrors, who's the god of that kingdom, turns all organic things into metal, minerals, or glass. So they had to have like protective suits to prevent from turning into glass, and their spaceship crashed. Their captain went missing. They had to go find him, and they found a like hybrid bee woman who was keeping organic specimens preserved in amber so they wouldn't be vitrified. And they basically talked their ways out of being preserved by this like serial killer bee woman. And then they rescued their captain, rolled him back to their ship, and they had to contemplate how they were going to fix their ship because it's like broken in half. But so I was the player playing the captain while my boyfriend was actually running the session. And I was like, we could just fix the first half of the ship and fly to the next port to buy a new ship and like cut our losses. But my friend who was playing the like engineer of the ship brought up the idea of building a giant magnet to drag the two halves back together. So we went and we found a like giant bird made out of solid magnetite, and we cut the bird's head off and used its body as a giant magnet to drag our ship back together, and then glued the two halves together. And after that, we carried on our journey. And basically, where our party is going next is we are going to the literal afterlife to hide out from the law after we assassinated one of the star gods. We literally blew up a sun in the first session. So this took place in Discord, but I copied the whole thing and formatted it onto a website, and I even included some funny memes from the session. um, Honey Slime Live is the player of this character, Ida Penrose, and she's basically a cosmic horror who forced herself into this universe, and her true form is like incomprehensible to look at. So there's just like a running gag that nobody knows what Ida actually looks like. And her name was also based off of something named Ida from hack.net, I think. Yeah, this thing, dot hack, Ida. I don't know a lot about dot hack, but Honey Slime Live played it. It's one of his favorite games. But yeah, that was what I did yesterday. Got my estradiol injection and played a fun game with my boyfriend and our friends. And aside from all of that, I've also been reading a lot of a manga called Dungeon Meshi or Delicious in Dungeon. Um, I usually don't really read manga that much because I tend to get sidetracked and forget I was ever actually reading it. But this manga is incredibly good. I got hooked like almost immediately, and I've read like 48 chapters in the last couple of days. And this is also something that Honey Slime Live has been a big fan of for years. All right. Let's see. Anything else I had to talk about? Oh, yes. Um, my friend Clockwork Crane, who's in chat right now, is returning from a streaming hiatus soon. So, we're going to give Clockwork Crane a shout out real quick. Oh god, what's happening on my stream? It's like mirroring itself. Oh god. Yeah, but yeah, Crane was on hiatus for I think like the last month because she got straight up married, and that's a pretty cool thing to happen. But she'll be streaming again starting in May. Now, with all that stuff out of the way, let's get to the actual game. I have not opened this game before, so I'm going to take a second to configure my video and audio settings. Hold on. I need to turn the volume down first of all. Let's say like 10 maybe, because I want to hear the music. Oh, should I be playing this with a controller? Hold on, I need to get it out of full screen because I don't have two monitors. Crane, you've seen this game before. Do you think it would require a controller? Oh, hold on. What's happening here? Oh, I see. My screen got stuck. I need to transition. Just like I'm transitioning in real life. Ayo. All right. Let me make sure everything is working. Make sure nothing is on the wrong screen or whatever. All right. I guess I can grab my controller. It recommends it, so I assume there's a reason it recommends using a controller. So give me a moment to plug that in. Come on. Here we go. Alright, got my controller plugged in, and now I'm ready to go. Just check all the settings. Should I turn mature content on? I don't know how mature it's talking about. I don't want to get banned on Twitch. Alright, I'll trust your judgment, Crane. Let me see. I think the music is fine where it's at now. I'll turn the graphics down just a pinch, just to be on the safe side. Oh, one more thing before I forget. I also got followed by Jordy Logue. So let me replay that follow real quick. There we go. Thank you for following, Jordy, and that was also to update my follower goal at the bottom there. Alright. No, I don't want to click a desktop. Let's begin, I guess.
Paradise Killer.
Paradise Killer. I know shit all about this game. I'm pretty sure it takes place on like an island outside of reality, which kind of fits like the vibes of the sunless sky stuff I was talking about before the video game started. And I know that the music rules, and that's all I know. Welcome, investigator. You will soon enter a paradise where fact and truth are not the same. Explore paradise in your own way and find your own truth. Paradise Killer has a wealth of accessibility options. Please tailor the experience to best suit your needs. Does not autosave. You must use the save points on the island. Saving a record of your existence is free and easy and leads to a happier paradise. The Syndicate created the first Paradise Island to worship their dead alien gods. Guided by leader Montserrat, the Syndicate attempted to resurrect the gods by forcing citizens into psychic worship rituals. However, the worship invites demonic corruption from beyond the stars. The islands always fail, the islands die, and a new Paradise Island is born. The cycle repeats. I see. So we're in some kind of endless cycle here. Island Sequence 13. Lady Love dies. The Syndicate's lead investigator is deceived by the god Damned Harmony. She endangered paradise. Her sentence is eternal exile. The island could not be saved. Demonic corruption began to infect the fabric of paradise. The island died. The citizen slaughter ritual took place. Another Paradise Island failed. The cycle always repeats. Lady Love dies, watched from exile in the idle lands as each island flourished and died. Each iteration got closer to perfection. Demonic corruption events decreased. Island 24 was almost perfect until Henry Division, a lowly citizen, got too close to the gods. He allowed demons to flood the island. The citizens were once again slaughtered. The council began their meditation to end 24 and birth Perfect 25. But before they could complete it, Paradise was killed. The Way of Blood, 25th Island Sequence, Ash Street Housing District. Oh god, I've gotta like voice stuff. Ha ha ha. Hee hee hee. The crime to end all crimes. This blend tastes different. The islands define the whiskey. This one definitely tastes of embers. She put the fire out. Was it a cosmic dream? No. They called on her, the exile. They needed to. Born at the longest tower, Britain, in 1000 AD under the sign of Kiss Me to the Moon. The Syndicate's lead investigator. After the Damned Harmony incident on Island 13, the Paradise Psycho unit was shut down, and Love Dies was exiled to the Idle Lands as punishment. Okay. So I'm noticing another similarity to what I was talking about with Fallen London and Sunless Skies, which is that real Britain exists in this world, even though it's like a whole alternate universe thing. And this Lady Love Dies person was born in 1000 AD, which, if I'm assuming this takes place in the present day, maybe, that would make her over 1000 years old.
Another day in exile.
Something's wrong. I can feel it. Island 24 is supposed to be ending. Why am I still here?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Okay, so I'm playing as the lady, I guess. Nice. She's got a, like, leopard print bed. Plants everywhere. This thing's making noises. I'm scared of it. Wistful photo obtained. The outside of the Paradise Psycho unit before it was disbanded. The last photo that was taken of me back on Island 13. Fleeting thoughts, lost treasures, the remnants of lives lived, a vignette of another, a window in time. Examine. A portrait of me painted by Lydia before I was exiled. What is this guy? He's laughing. Oh, he's making like middle fingers up there. How the hell should I voice this little creature? Lady Love dies. Who are you? The first person you've spoken to in 3 million days. Can you taste it in the air? Oh god, there's choices too? Well, I asked him who he was and he didn't tell me, so sure, don't make me repeat myself. Don't make me repeat myself. This feels like it's going to be a bad day. Tulip Love dies. You're getting a call. A call? Oh, you're in for a treat. You used to be the Syndicate's investigator, right? They're talking about you down there. They need the investigation freak. Time to get back in the saddle. Get out of the idle lands and get back to work. Exile is over. Why is a demon in the idle lands? The name's Sheen Jigath. You can call me Shinji. Okay, thank you for giving me the shortening of your name. I'm just here to hang. I got no horses in this race. What race? Someone's made a move against the Syndicate. People are betting on the wrong horses. What do you want, Shinji? I like a good bit of murder. It's a good time. The best time. I'm just here to watch the results play out. You got some solving to do. Some investigating. Some looking real hard. Some good thinking. Time to weave some truth, Love dies. Anyway, I gotta bounce. Go get your laptop. You're gonna need it. See you on the island. He exploded. I have no idea what's going on. That little runt said I need to find my laptop. He must mean Starlight. Every investigator needs an assistant. Starlight is up by the barrier that overlooks the island. Oh, that was a nice animation on that door. I gotta say, of the things I was expecting from this game, I wasn't expecting a 3D walk-around world. I like these framed amethyst skulls. A dulled percolator. Coffee doesn't taste the same if you're not working. Yeah, I was gonna say this aesthetic is very vaporwave. There's a lot of amethyst around here. A lot of amethyst, marble, and gold. A well-read book obtained. A well-read book about an ex-gangster that decided to become a master of grilled chicken skewers. Oh, that's how I jump. Alright, figured it out.
That's strange. Why?
Why is Starlight unlocked? 3 million days up here and now she's calling out to me.
Key item obtained.
An investigator's best friend, Starlight. It's been a while since me and the girl did the dance of an investigation. Whoop. Mega RAM enhanced. Ancient Nightmare Technology Emulator.
Welcome to Starlight.
May the silent goat walk with you. Is my computer going to talk to me?
That's strange.
Oh, okay, it's not gonna talk to me, I should just get calls from other people. A phone call from Judge is unexpected. Lady Love dies. Madness has overtaken the island. That happened a long time ago. The council were murdered as the new island was born.
What the hell?
Is this a prank? Leader Montserrat is dead. The council are dead. This is no joke. A killer tried to take everything from us. The syndicate is about to collapse. You need an investigator and you're in luck. My diary's pretty empty today. Lady Love dies. I have authorized the use of Starlight. Take her and come to the island.
Investigate.
Your exile is over. The prison doors are open.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Judge, the barrier's still up.
The door to truth will open.
Starlight can dance her way through it. Fall down to us and breathe life back into paradise. And you want me to just fall to the island? The islands haven't changed. The fall won't hurt you. Step off into the abyss and drop to the island. Lydia will be waiting for you.
Time to breathe life back into paradise.
I'm trying to do like a vague British accent because she's from Britain and she has a couple of voice lines that tell me how she's supposed to sound like.
Nightmare computer.
A nightmare computer from the depths of space that uses a language born on a long dead
I'm
world.
glad to be back.
The Syndicate never upgrades. Starlight can emulate the OS and break down the components used in the symbols, but I need to work out how they are used. I haven't seen these symbols before. It looks like a hieroglyphic-based language. I need to find a clue to know which symbols release the lock. I can brute force it with trial and error, but I'm a busy woman now. Starlight can see the answer. I need to work out how to make it. Some of these parts should make the symbol I need. Okay, I get it. You don't need to keep talking. I need to select components from the ones available and match them to the top image, completing the puzzle. Like, I figured out what the task was, like, 3 lines ago. Alright, there's goat here.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
That was fairly easy. I assume it's going to get much harder in the future, though. Hieroglyphics takes me back to university. I was the only one in that arcane text class. Why did they run a class for one person?
Sure.
Looks like the language is divided into different groupings of symbols for different types of objects the civilization found important. The rest of the Syndicate can't decode these. They have keys coded to specific machines they're allowed to access. The data on the Nightmare computers is tamper-proof, sealed machines that hook into the fabric of the island. There'll be more on the island that I can unlock. The judge said they need me down on the island. The people that exiled me are dead, and I need to find out the who, how, and why. Time to fall into a pit of crime, a leap of faith into the sun-drenched abyss of memories, secrets, and crime. Should I use it again? I already cracked it, okay. Oh, so the island is just down there? So I was just in exile in a tower like a mile above the island. Alright. I don't know why I assumed I would be in, like, outer space or a pocket dimension. Yeah, the music! Where am I trying to land?
Paradise Killer.
I wanted to play the whole song. Where'd the music go? That was my favorite song and it cut it off. How dare it? I can sprint and everything.
Blood crystals obtained.
Okay, so our unit of currency is blood crystals. That's interesting. Dead Nebula, the delicious new premium beer from Crimson Acid and Dead Nebula. The whole aesthetic of this game reminds me of Ina, which is like a YouTube web series that's also very like vaporwaves and early 90s Windows operating system stuff. There's actually a video game for Ina coming out sometime this year, I think, and I plan to play it as soon as it comes out. Alright, so this thing is electronically locked. I need to find a power switch. The leader, Montserrat Breaker. I hate his stupid hat. What's this? Ah, save point. Alright. Now, this must be Lydia, yeah. Lydia, it's been too long.
I'm glad you're back, LD.
Okay.
Daybreak.
Oh god, the computer does talk. Born in Moana Falls, Kenya in 1001 AD under the sign of Beautiful Spectre. The Syndicate's ferry woman, responsible for transporting the Syndicate to new island sequences. After an uninteresting childhood spent in worship of Beautiful Spectre, she enlisted in the army during her teens. Lydia became known as a Titan Killer after she successfully defended a temple complex from 3 monstrosities born from beyond the stars. She retired from the world of assassination when she met Sam Daybreak, fleeing to join the Syndicate together.
That's it.
Thanks, Starlight. Why did I mean, that's for me, the player, but why did it have to tell her that? That's like her friend or something.
Why?
How should I voice Lydia? I don't know. I don't have a lot of voices under my belt. I'm just gonna read it. I wasn't prepared to have to voice characters. Starlight's giving you the full 101, huh? I've been in exile for 3 million days. She obviously thinks I need a refresher. What did I miss?
Evil stuff, LD. Last night was a killer.
The council were killed just as the next island was born. Word is a killer got into their building and took a knife to them.
How?
How are you feeling? Messed up, LD. This is the worst. The island needs an investigator. You shouldn't have been exiled, LD. We needed you down here. Judge told me to bring you to them. Well, this is, like, my friend, so I'm not going to be like, was it you? Did you do it? No. Let's go. Let's go see them, then. One thing before we go, LD. I can ferry you around the island if you need me to, save your feet from a hike. If you need a pickup, call me on one of the phones. The phones are deactivated since it's the end of the island, so you'll need to fire them up again. I already activated this phone for you in case you need to come back here.
Ferrywoman reporting for duty.
Time to ride, LD. Alright, now this is getting kind of like Valhalla cyberpunk looking. There's a lot of stuff going on with this game's aesthetic. Seatbelts on, LD. How was exile? 3 million days just flies past. Cheer up, Buttercup. You're back on the island now. Back in the game. Let's reminisce on the old days, because I want the lore. It's been so long since we rode together, Lydia. I miss the old days. I know. Us girls used to get shit done. It was fun back in the day. How have you been? All good. Life has been relaxed. We got a cat. It's a Bengal. I called it Dagger. A cat named Dagger. You still painting? Uh-huh. Each island is more beautiful than the last. I like to capture them before they go. I like your perfume, by the way. Aw, thanks, LD. Fruity one, isn't it? It's a unique blend that I got made especially. It's nice. I'll have to get some on the next island. Sorry, LD. The blend is my own secret recipe. We're almost there. Go and speak to Judge. If you want to hang, I'll be on the pier. It's been so long since I performed an investigation. You getting the fire back?
I was born to investigate.
It never left. Go get him, LD. I'm not going anywhere until I talk to Judge. Alright. Yay, the music is back. There's like an amethyst skull Buddhist looking monk statue. Alright, Crane, have a good lurk, have a fun D&D. Hold on, I'm just gonna stand here for a while and vibe because the music rules. Also, I like that my crosshair is a little heart. You see it down there? What is this? My old gun. When the time comes to execute justice, she will sing the song of punishment. This is also very Ina-like. The character is just like a 2D overlay in the 3D world. I don't know when this game came out, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was partially inspired by Ina. Alright, let's talk to the judge.
Hello, Judge.
Hello, Judge. Good to see justice again. Birthplace forgotten. Birth sign forgotten. Every society needs a form of justice, and a syndicate member volunteered. They believed so deeply in impartial justice that they scrubbed their ego and fused themselves to the island, becoming judge. They would become the embodiment of justice, acting on behalf of the island. Starlight is helping you navigate through the sea of truth already.
Judge,
Welcome back to the blood-stained paradise, lady.
Welcome back to the bloodstained paradise. Yeah.
The investigator is here.
Tell me about the crime.
Paradise killer.
The council are dead. Our leader's gone. The black pall of crime hangs over us. Leader Montserrat has been taken from us.
What the hell?
The whole council were murdered at once. They gathered to birth the new island, our perfect new home. Perfect 25. At the end of their meditation, the killer struck. Arrogance put the entire council in one room. Hubris is a large gap in armor. If you're a murder junkie, that's quite the hit.
What time?
Midnight, the holy hour. The hour of weird. The hour of... Judge, I get it. All of the council were murdered last night at
The
midnight.
investigator is here.
Do you have a suspect? It's a miracle. A mass murderer in custody. Henry Division, a citizen possessed by a demon. He's killed before. A decade ago. He came back. We found the knife in his hand. The council's blood in his stomach. The oppressed rise up. Who'd have thought?
Where?
Where's the crime scene? The council's own penthouse. The brutalist tower that reaches to the sky. Has anyone been in there?
Investigate.
The council are protected by 4 holy seals. Only our leaders can open them. We cannot get into the crime scene. We cannot assess the slaughter.
How?
Then how did the killer get in?
Truth waits for you in the shadows.
Truth hides behind the smoke of crime. We only know the nature of the first holy seal. 2 of the finest god justice marshals, stationed as guards, as sentinels. Both butchered by the monster. Demonic sigils cover the suspect's body, scorched onto him by the astral demon inside him. Those same sigils are daubed in the marshal's blood at the entrance to the council building.
I don't like this.
If no one has been in the crime scene, how do you know the council are dead? Their work is done. A new island has been born, yet they have not emerged from their chambers. The accused was found with a red, slick knife and a belly full of blood of the council members.
Investigate.
In this instance, the answer to the terrifying equation is dreadful murder.
Sure.
I'm going to assume there are no eyewitnesses if it's a lock-roomed murder. None that have come forward.
Why?
Why would someone decapitate the syndicate now? Is it an interloper? A god? A desirer of power? Is it naked ambition played out with a knife in a penthouse? A power play? A sicko killing for kicks? The world's a twisted place. It wouldn't surprise me. The balance has existed for millennia.
Who?
Who's running the show now? I installed architect Kamalina as the acting leader. We have birthed Perfect 25, a wonderful new home of her design. She is best placed to oversee this new transition. As bizarre as this vision of crime is, there is a further anomaly. Just one? Hi, welcome in, Jax. I wasn't expecting to have to read so much text in this game. I'm not mentally prepared to voice all the different characters. You remember KHX? Our master craftsman? What about him? He is missing. We haven't had any contact with him for several days. A new note added. This is doubly concerning as he designed the second holy seal that protects the council. What am I asking about? Alright. So far, what I'm getting from this scene is that they supposedly already know who the murderer is and he is already in prison, but they don't actually know that the council is dead because they can't get in to check because of the holy seals or whatever. Seems like a bad system to me. But this whole situation is very suspect to me, Mallory, Julie, personally, because if they already have the suspect in custody, why has justice not already been served? I feel like it's going to be a case where the murder case is more complicated than it seems on the surface, and there's probably a case of insider collusion. Maybe one of the council members killed all the others. Maybe Judge did it. I don't know. Maybe I did it and I forgot. Alright, let's question about the suspect, I guess.
The investigator is here.
Is he a potential killer? If you can track the right truth through the darkened forest of secrecy, you might be able to prove it.
Lady Love dies.
It's been a while since we needed you. The Syndicate is in danger. You're in danger. Unspoken things beyond the stars are in danger. The island will not give up its secrets easily.
Is paradise worth saving?
What is the truth? What are the facts? Are they the same? Evidence, testimony, they are yours to find, yours to take. We must find who did this.
Crime cannot hide.
Crime always wants to be found. The nature of crime is perverse. Starlight has the blood records of the council. I have just updated Starlight with a blood sample of Henry as well. Use them to examine the murder weapon and crime scene. Hold on. I'm getting even more Ina vibes from this because of the prevalence of blood samples. In like episode 2 of Ina, they wanted a blood sample to prove that Ina wasn't dangerous. And then in like episode 3, you got like a blood sample of somebody else to prove something. There's something about these like vaporwave and late 90s Windows OS aesthetic type games that just love blood samples. I need this solved so we can move on to the new island. A suspect isn't enough. I need concrete proof. I am linked to Starlight, a conduit of justice. She will track your case files. She has just unlocked her suspect module.
Investigate.
Interrogate. Find the gold evidence in the slit of the island. When you are ready, bring them to me and we'll begin the trials. The trials will determine the guilty. Assemble your facts and present the truth to me. You may not understand your truths. Bring them to trial and we will reveal the guilty together and attain clarity. We can start the trials whenever you are ready. They will be the climax of your investigation, but you determine when that climax will be.
Truth waits for you in the shadows.
Are you ready to investigate? This island will try to hide the truth from you.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
The journey into truth and justice begins.
A duel across the sun-drenched streets between the investigator and the truth. Paradise Island is yours. Crime details received. 23:52. That's 11:58 p.m. Henry Division escapes from the Desolation cell. Grand Marshal Akiko 14 was guarding him. Midnight, the counselor murdered. 12:03 a.m. Henry is found outside of the council building by Akiko. Akiko informs witness that Henry has been found and that the first seal guards are murdered. 12:05, Akiko confirms to witness that the holy seals are closed. She cannot secure the penthouse. Judge assumes authority over the island and locks the Paradise Gates. 12:32, Syndicate meeting is held in courtroom. Judge appoints Carmelina as acting leader. 3:16 a.m., so 3 hours later, Judge decrees that they are bringing Lady Love Dies out of exile. A full investigation will happen before the island ends. Judge activates Starlight and waits for Lady Love Dies to make contact. Crime details end. Oh, wait. Does that mean it's like 3 a.m. right now, or is it like 6 a.m. and I just woke up? Key item obtained. Key to the past, key to the future, key to your heart, key to the truth. Come on now. God. I listened to the version of this song with the lyrics on loop like 200 times. So, can I like... Judge, can I have my gun, please? I need to shoot the demons, probably. I want to go all Doomslayer on their ass. Wait, is there... Oh, there's more stuff to say. Okay. Alright, another part of this game I gotta get used to the idea of, like Souls games, you have to like exhaust dialogue by talking to them multiple times, I guess. The investigator, are you our savior as well? Is Paradise worth saving? Are you ready to start the trial that will determine the fate of the Syndicate? Have you found the facts and crafted a truth? I'm ready to work through this with you, Lady Love Dies. We shall examine your case files and cast a light upon the shadowy recesses where truth lies. This is the point of no return. Ensure that you're happy with your evidence and reasoning. There is no going back. No, I have not started yet. I'm still working on it, Judge. I am almost salivating for the trial. Come back when you're ready. Why did you make Architect the acting leader? Perfect 25 is her design, her vision. The Syndicate has been mortally wounded. We cannot let them move to the new island suffer as well. Oh, God. I've got, like, mucus in my throat. Yeah, this is also reminding me of Disco Elysium, because I think in Disco Elysium you can also just, like, solve the case without ever investigating the body or whatever. You can just go through the whole game, get none of the facts, and just solve the case with your, like, half-baked idea of what happened. But the point is, obviously, you don't want to end the case early. You have to, like, investigate everything. And I'm the kind of person who likes to be very thorough with these detective type of games.
Got it.
I still need to finish Disco Elysium. I like put it down a few months ago and just never picked it back up. I don't know if it would make a good stream because there's tons of text in that game. I mean, if I stream Disco Elysium, I would probably have to have somebody help me. No, wait, never mind. I forgot. The key feature of that game is every character except for Harry is voiced, so I can just do Harry's voice myself. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe in the future I'll do Disco Elysium streams. The law forbids her to be on the council. I have not forgotten her father's crimes. She is a temporary leader. We will go to the new island and she will step down. Any assurance on that? The marshals work for the council and the syndicate. They will ensure she steps down.
Sorry.
I hope you're right. Okay. So I get to exhaust all the options here to get more evidence. That's good. Doesn't witness to the end usually have authority at the end of an island? The remaining syndicate members are all submerged in the bubbling swamp of suspicion. This includes the witness.
Love dies.
You just
All that
took
remains
jurisdiction?
are facts.
I am impartial. My ego was scrubbed a long time ago. I am fused to this island. I cannot move from the Chamber of Justice. You and I are the only ones free of suspicion. You and I will understand the truths. I mean, you say that, Judge. You say you have no ego, but you're salivating for the trial. That shows a degree of emotions and excitement that having no ego would preclude. Where are the rest of the syndicate? Some made it out, ferried through the paradise gates to the new island. The rest remain here, the gates sealed after the bloodbath.
That's strange.
Are they suspects as well? It is possible that they set a conspiracy in motion before they left. I doubt it, though. Criminals always return to the scene of the crime. They insert themselves in the narrative. They need to know. The rest of the syndicate are on the new island. The gates are sealed. They cannot come back. They cannot revisit.
Oh.
I see. They can't exert influence in the new island or keep tabs on the investigation. If you commit the crime to end all crimes, you need to know how it is playing out. Focus on the suspects here. If a conspiracy was initiated by someone who has left, a co-conspirator will be on this island. You will reveal the truth through them. Why me, I guess? I've been in exile for 3 million days. Why me? I nearly allowed damned Harmony to wipe us out. You don't get exiled for a misdemeanor. You were the victim, not the criminal. The Syndicate is wrong to punish those that smell the rose of a god's deception. The gods are insidious, slithering into your mind. Corruption by an astral deity is not consensual.
Sure.
You're the only one to have ever said that. I was bound by Montserrat and the Council all those millennia ago. Now I can make it up to you. Thank you, Judge. Alright, the truths cannot hide. Give me my gun, bitch! I want my gun! What is AR mode? Oh god. Okay. so I can see where everyone is on the island and how far they are from me. It's this Joker again. A moment of your time. What now, Shinji?
I hate demons.
Am I going to be seeing a lot of you? What now? I understand you've got a lot on your plate. A mass murder on an island full of weirdos and all that. I feel for you, I really do. Skip to the end. You know the blood crystals, that currency you guys are so precious about. I took the liberty of acquiring some while everyone was leaving. You mean you stole some?
Illegal.
Sounds like you stole a lot of people's money. Not people, rich people. Screw 'em, soulless bastards. Anyway, you'll need some currency to make it through this. Grease the wheels and all that. Point is, I've scattered the blood crystals around the island for you to find. A little game, a bit of fun, a little fun game. You need currency, right? Bribe a secret out of someone here, bottle of whiskey there, you know.
Don't test me.
You and I have different definitions of fun. Potatoes, tomatoes.
Not right.
That's not the right saying. Catch you later. I love how it just explodes.
Ha.
Ugh. Oh, there's a thing here. What is this?
Blood crystal obtained.
Ah, blood crystal. Spend 1 blood crystal to unlock travel to and from this point. Yeah, what the hell. I probably need to come back here often, so I'll unlock this. Save to slot 1.
Game saved. Starlight skins obtained.
Symbols of justice, starlight skin obtained. Justice, 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 justice. Yeah, that demon guy had like double middle finger and his dick out, covered by like an emoji. I like this statue. Looks really cool. What is this thing? Oh, it's like some kind of creature with a skull in its mouth. Oh, look at that. There's like a pyramid over there with like laser thingy. What's this?
Obtained.
Island sequence 20, memento obtained. The 20th island sequence. The mountain collapses. Why? How? It was supposed to be perfect.
Ha. Ha.
Very pretty. Uh-oh. I've been assaulted.
Investigator, I presume.
Oh god, this lady's French. I can't do a French accent. I'm not confused. I guess I'll just ask where she came
What
from.
the hell?
Where did you come from? Where does anyone come from? No, that's not right. No, I'm stopping that immediately. No. Who are
Your
you?
name is? One last key.
One last kiss. Why am I confused about any of this? I don't care about her name.
That's weird.
New name?
There is corruption on this island, investigator.
My old self was left behind, taken from me. I assumed a new form and new name. I wonder if you'll discover my old self. When you look around this island, what do you see? Unknowable secrets, always on the edge of my vision, rarely allowing me to focus on them.
This island is a thousand little tragedies waiting to be discovered.
I know where one is. When things die, where do they go? Do you think I am dead? If I am, where would I be?
Don't test me.
You want me to find your resting place? The Syndicate graveyard? This little game better lead to something. I hope so too, investigator. Hold on. Got like notes in here. Oh my god, there's like a whole thing. This is a whole fucking thing. Oh my god. Sure, let's read some of the timeline. So, in man's prehistory, the gods come to Earth, gift man technology, and the world becomes embroiled in a millennia-long war. The gods are betrayed by their enslaved armies and are killed, imprisoned, or driven from the Earth. The Syndicate is formed by worshippers of the gods. The imprisoned god, Silent Goat, learns of the Syndicate and cyclically gifts them his power. The Syndicate use his power to create the Paradise Island sequences and the reality folding drive to fuel them. Alright. So... there was a 1,000 years of war on Earth, and I assume the state of Earth is probably inhospitable now, so they decided to create new islands outside of reality, make a whole new world. Paradise Island Sequence 13. Lady Love dies, is seduced by the goddamned Harmony. She is exiled to the Idle Lands. 964 years ago, Paradise Island Sequence 24 is born. 10 years ago, demonic corruption incident. Henry Division illegally communicates with the gods and is possessed by a demon of unknown origin. Henry murders his mother, and during his arrest, he also kills the Syndicate's exorcist, Grace Bloodlines. Demonic corruption taints the island. Paradise Island 24 is condemned. Preparations are made for the birth of Paradise Island Sequence 25, nicknamed Perfect 25. So it takes them 10 years to make a new island, and after 10 years of preparation, they all get fucking murdered. Kind of a shit deal. Inscribed in the surface, starlight skin. The craters on the moon are no accident. The moon used to be smooth, but one of the gods fired meteors at it to write out a message of no consequence. Sure, let's apply Symbol of Justice. Oh, I can like choose what music is playing. That's fun. What is this? Whatever. Alright, the crime to end all crimes. So we have a lot of suspects here. Alright. A tower that broadcasts music to the speakers on the island. There's a tape in here.
Music tape.
Yay, I learned a new song. The woman at the cocktail bar, I remember her, a lifetime ago. Or was it another timeline? I should have made a different choice. Dead Nebula Publishing, licensed by the Syndicate, alright. Oh, I have a flashlight, apparently. That's fun. There's some big-ass pipes here. Ah, let me out of the water. There we go.
Relic obtained.
13th island sequence. The shame of Lady Love dies. She is deceived by damned Harmony. He tries to let the God Hunters onto the island to kill us. Praise be to the Paradise Trigger for saving us. What is the Paradise Trigger? Is that what triggers the birth of a new island?
Relic obtained.
So many things get dropped during the rush to be sacrificed at the end. Gigantic doors made of solid gold. This would weigh like 20,000 pounds or something crazy. How do you open these doors? Drinks cost blood crystals. Should I use this machine? Depends entirely on if the drinks do something for me or if they're just flavor. There seems to be only one drink available right now.
Relic obtained.
Statue Mind, a fruit juice designed to aid concentration during worship. Offered at a discount price during rituals. Incoming call.
Red Nebula thanks you for your purchase.
Oh, okay.
Please enjoy your cold, refreshing beverage.
Dead Nebula monitors the drinking habits of all inhabitants of the Paradise Islands, be they syndicate or citizen. For security reasons, we need to analyze your voice pattern. Please say the following
Red
phrase.
Nebula, more refreshing than a cosmic apocalypse.
Fine. Dead Nebula, more refreshing than a cosmic apocalypse. You've gone soft, Lady Love
I have a
Dies.
bad feeling about this.
I'm supposed to be a valued customer. It's been a long time. The old Lady Love Dies would never have trotted out a corporate catchphrase. Exile has an effect on people. What brings you back to the island? The council mass murder last night? You know, the whole big thing everyone's talking about?
No way.
We thought something was wrong. We got down to the last of our stock and no one's refilling us. The island can't end until I solve this case. How does it feel being back on the beat?
I was born to investigate.
The idle lands are no place for an investigator. We feel you. Nice to see the investigation freak again. You got the inside scoop for me? Any weird drinking habits? When that demonic possession happened a decade ago, we sold a lot more sanity. People like protection. Does it actually work? Does anything? Listen, you're one of the good guys. We want to help. You keep buying drinks and we'll see what we can do. There's a broken vending machine in the warehouses. Someone jammed something in it. We think it may be an upgrade for Starlight. What would give you that idea? Why would somebody jam computer parts into a vending machine? It's gonna take some time to get the machine rebooted.
Buy more drinks.
Which is code for buy more drinks. The island is hot. I'm sure I'll be thirsty. That's the spirit. We'll be in touch. What are these? Are these like graves or something? I can't tell. Another set of fuck off massive gold doors. Oh, there's blood everywhere in here. It's traditional to donate and let blood in prayer at a temple. I don't have any blood crystals. I'll come back another time. What is this statue? It's some kind of like six-armed minotaur thing. Is this filled with blood? Horrifying. I love it. Faulty warship stamp. When a citizen completes their allotted warship quota in a day, their report card is stamped. It is also stamped for overwarship. You know, I gotta say, I'm surprised that a place that has fountains of literal blood punishes you for overwarship. Like, you would think they would just be okay with you keeping on going. Ah, it's you again. There's an awful lot of random crap scattered around the island, isn't there? The vignettes of lives once lived. That's a poetic way of saying trash. You're just scooping it all up, are you?
The investigator is here.
The answers to mysteries are everywhere. Sorry, I'm keeping you from your hobby of collecting garbage. Don't let me interrupt. I gotta say, I am digging the vibes of everybody calling Lady Love Dies an investigation freak and making fun of her picking up literal garbage and stuff. Again, reminds me of like Disco Elysium vibes of like being obsessed with solving the case and stuff. Oh, there's some kind of puzzle in here. These controls seem to move the walkways across the pools. I wonder if I can find the right combination to let me cross. Whoa! Wah! I just fell down.
Those crystals obtained.
I was trying to get a better look and I fell. Where am I now? Let me out. Ah, another blood crystal.
Those crystals obtained.
And some kind of item here.
Relic obtained.
Time-worn blood bowl. A bowl used to collect blood during the slaughter ritual. After filling a bowl, a reveler is allowed to take no more than one sip before passing it on. They're drinking the blood? Alright. Okay. I'm bathing in blood. So I need to figure out the puzzle up there to let me cross here. Alright, I've got those two in position. Oh no. Oh, is that it? That was fairly easy, I guess. I just kind of pressed the buttons till it worked. There, I can walk across now. Hall of the Dead achievement unlocked.
Those crystals obtained.
I don't know what I'm doing in here though. There's nobody in here. I'm just kind of investigating for the sake of investigating. Wow, that's a giant skull made of amethyst. You know, they really seem to like their amethyst statues around here.
Those crystals obtained.
Luckily, my many hours in Dark Souls has prepared me for looking in every corner for items.
Those crystals obtained.
Unable to interface, required software not found. Please visit the Stardust inventory and install any pending updates. I need pyramids and worship. What does that mean? How do I... I don't have any upgrades in here, so... Gotta find that, like, somewhere else, I guess. What's this? Oh. Alright, I'm missing lots of upgrades for this place. Yes, yes, I see you up here, bastard. It's a real shame about the murder, isn't it? Hard to have a good time when everyone's so worked up. I'm trying though, I really am. I'm off to hunt crows. Alright. What did I unlock it with? I don't even know. Can... Alright, save my game here. Or I don't care.
Game saved.
Whoa. There's like a crystal in a ring over there. Hold on.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
What? Oh, I can crouch in this game? Well, I've got to go somewhere else to find upgrades for Starlight before I can do anything else in here. Maybe if I worship at one of these pyramids, it'll be fine. Sure. May the silent goat walk with me.
Relic obtained.
Destroyed Eden carving obtained. A carving that details the god destroyed Eden. A huge centaur god that roams space. He made a crown of asteroids and filled their caves with harems of fanged man he encountered on a dying planet. Okay. I probably have to worship at all of these to get more thingies. I mean, I guess there's no reason not to, because I'll get more blood crystals later, but also I'd like to keep some of my blood, so I'll come back here another time. Let's see, who's the closest to me right now? Ah, this guy appears to be very, very close. So he's somewhere down here. Have I gone this way yet? Oh, this is where the judge was. All right. Another vending machine. I don't need any more drinks right now. How do I get to this guy? He's like under me.
Plus crystal obtained. Relic obtained.
Second island sequence, a dreadful time. We learn of the demons in the stars and they come for us.
Relic obtained.
First island sequence, our blessed island plan was formed. Ezekiel forms the council to lead us into new island sequences. Another worship center, I see. More music.
Music obtained.
Want to know the secret to power? Drink a beer on a hot afternoon. You become invincible. The feeling is like no other. I think I'll pass, actually. Thank you. Not a fan of alcohol. Another nightmare computer.
Nightmare computer.
These nightmare computers can log activity in an area, they're normally set up to see who has passed through a door or accessed a system. If I can use Starlight to help me gain access, then I might be able to get some evidence. Alright, so these are basically security cameras, I guess. No, wait, what am I doing? How do I unplace that? The train cause it's gonna take all night to know the secrets we've divined. Wait, what am I? No, these horns are not the right size. There we go. Nope. Am I missing something? Maybe it's in a different thing? No. Ah, there we go. No, it was not even the right shape for the horns on this one. There we go. Where am I going wrong with this one?
Nightmare computer unlocked.
There we go.
The investigator is here.
These are the logs of who entered and exited the Syndicate headquarters last night. There's only one route to the council building, and it involves going through the Syndicate HQ. If Henry did escape and kill the council, he'd have to come through here. Let's see. Architect Carmelina left the headquarters early through this gate. So did Yuri. Doom Jazz didn't leave his clinic.
Analyzing.
Henry hasn't been logged coming through this gate. This is the only way he'd get to the council building by himself. Is there another route he could have taken from his cell? Case file work has not been carried out for 3,004,769 days. All obtained evidence is stored in Starlight. Case files are opened automatically as you find evidence. Starlight will link each piece of evidence to the relevant suspect, and will also update evidence as new facts are discovered. It's limited to tracking and categorization. You must use your intuition and reasoning to define the truth. The first piece of evidence you've acquired, you probably now display how it's categorized. This is the only time this flow will be displayed. If you wish to see this flow every time you acquire evidence, please enable the evidence flow in the options menu. So Henry Division, a citizen born to Rena Division 27 years ago, father unknown. So he was possessed by a demon when he was 17. Alright. Oh god, it got dark all of a sudden. Silent Goat, the first god humanity came in contact with. He gifted his power to the Syndicate while he was being tortured during the Great Betrayal. His gift allowed us to create the island sequences. I see. So he's some kind of six-armed goat man with a crystal impaling him. The god Crying Grudge, the only god that we managed to rescue after the Great Betrayal. He's on the island somewhere. Alright, so the gods are real and on the island somewhere. You whispered goodbye to me as you left with the moon. You sent me the music while you wrote while staring at the earth, and this is it.
Blood crystal obtained.
The goddess Blood Dancer. She gifted technology to many races and is an astral engineer without equal. She has no interest in ethics, and her experiments have caused genocide across the entire planet. I see. I went uppies. Why did I come up here? There's a ladder here. The plaque says the blue goat brings fruit. I mean, I could jump down, but I'd rather not. Ooh, space painting. The birthplace of the gods, a hellish maelstrom of frighteningly antique space.
Blood crystal obtained.
Oh, there's a blood crystal up there. How do I get that?
Blood crystal obtained.
How would you do it?
What the hell?
Do what? Murder the council, kill paradise, all that. I mean, I have a gun, so I just use my gun. A gun? Yeah, just walk in, bullet in each head. You're messed
I
up.
don't.
You asked. Whatever. Laters. The god dying from sadness is a sentient rock that drifted to Earth in the cosmic wake of the other gods. A renowned despair philosopher. Vile Embrace journeyed across the stars to find new races to vivisect. A carnal god whose followers engage in extreme sex. You know, I was not expecting this game to have such, like, in-depth lore and world building and this whole open world to explore. I'm not complaining, though, but it's just not what I expected, I guess.
Key item obtained.
I guess if I had to say what my expectations were, I was expecting either a simple visual novel, which is, you know, this game does have some visual novel aspects, so I wasn't entirely wrong there. Or I was expecting it to be like a cinematic game where you just kind of watch cutscenes and have some like quick time events maybe. Like a David Cage type of game where it's like you wanted to make a movie, not a game. Lost Pain. He escaped the moon's dark side during the Great Betrayal. He's trying to drain the moon's power to complete his resurrection. We need to deal with him before that happens. So we know there's a god on the moon trying to drain its power, and we're not doing anything about it right now. Sure, I don't have enough crests for that.
Key item obtained.
Oh, what is this? Enchanted Blue, a scholar of galactic races and a connoisseur of fine food and wine. She remains imprisoned in the real world in the hidden pyramids deep within the caverns of the Sahara. You guys left this cool-ass lizard lady in the pyramids? How could you? Hold on. Are these people, like, moving around or something? I can't tell. I've got no idea. They might be moving. Give me that crest, bitch.
Key item obtained.
A fissure in an obscure galaxy inhabited by a race of psychic lizard people. I like how it's all red.
Plus crystal obtained.
The picture of like red space reminds me of the Sunstokers stuff I was talking about earlier. Sunstokers is the name of the campaign I was talking about at the beginning of stream. In that universe, I made up a whole like region of space that's based around like blood worship, and it's all red and fucked up there. And I think I called it the Scarlet Cascade because it has like waterfalls of blood pouring into the abyss. Thank you for the lurk, GM and the Great Barrier. Oh, okay, so the crests are going into this mural back here. So I need to find, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 more.
I'm glad to be back.
An oasis in this tropical heat. Sure, let's use it. I don't care. Sure. The water in paradise is good. My feet feel lighter. Must be the mountain water.
Strange.
Hey, I do feel a lot lighter on my feet. This is strange.
Weird.
It feels like I could double jump. Hop right over these walls.
Sure.
These islands are weird. Now I can double jump like Super Mario. There's a ladder here. Blood crystal, gimme.
Blood crystal obtained. Getting saved. Relic obtained.
Third island sequence, A Time for Sorrow. Ezekiel devolves into mad paranoia, fearing for our future and the demons. He murders so many of us. The noble Montserrat steps forward to end his madness and lead us to light.
Blood crystal obtained. Relic obtained.
Nauseating offering gems. Gems that are offered to the gods via ingestion. So you just swallowing gemstones out here, alright?
Blood crystal obtained.
Ah, you again. You ever think about how messed up this is? All the time. You don't even know what I'm talking about. I haven't even presented the theme of the conversation.
Sorry.
Sorry, I thought it was a general existential question. Exile really did a number on you, huh? You guys are the bad guys.
Sure.
What do you mean? The Syndicate worship dying gods that want to rule the world and drown it in a sea of war and blood.
Sorry.
I don't see how that makes us the bad guys. Okay, so I'm, understanding that my protagonist's moral code might be in a strange place. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't. We're all heroes in our own minds, right? Catch you later. Oh, there's a save point right here.
Getting saved. Blood crystal obtained.
Wow, this sure is a lot of statues of that one goddess who enabled genocide. Whatever her face was, like Blood Dancer or something. The defeat of Lost Pain. This is before he managed to flee to the dark side of the moon. A popular song on the islands is Railgun Love. The lyrics are about using a railgun to destroy the moon and kill Lost Pain before he kills us. The bass in it is really good, and it was painted by Lydia. Neat.
Blood crystal obtained. Relic obtained.
Silent Goat, the first to speak to us, the Holy Catalyst. Wow, that's a big statue. Hold on, there's like a whole thing down there I could probably jump through from here. Oh god. Let me up these. There we go.
Blood crystal crystal attained.
This is it. The council building, where the bad shit went down. Can you feel it, loved eyes? The afterglow of murder, of mass murder. Man, I'm getting hard.
It's repulsive.
It stinks of crime. It's repulsive. What went on in there? Who did what to who? How did the killer get in? There isn't an entrance on this roof. Some big investigating to do, eh? Enjoy. What is this? I like the crows. Me too. They're comforting. I heard once that in the real world, someone made a video game where when you shoot a crow, they sometimes give you a grenade. Why were you talking to a citizen? I'm in charge of the abductions. But you shouldn't be talking with them. It messes with the integration. Don't patronize me. I run the abductions. You think I don't know that? You have no respect for me. You need to think about how you speak to people. Grinning Helper Whiskey. A light-colored whiskey often served with ice and bar snacks. A good drink to relax with on a summer's evening. The dusk of a summer's evening is the most wonderful thing in the world. As somebody who lives in a desert, I have to disagree with all the love for summer. I hate summer. It is extremely hot here.
That's strange.
Tire marks.
I don't like this.
These must be from Lydia. She's the only one on the island with a car.
I need to investigate this.
What was she doing on the roof of the penthouse? Which of last night's crimes did this relate to?
Nanny, that don't. I need to investigate this.
Crystal attained.
That's strange.
This is rappelling gear.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Was someone trying to breach the building from up here? A love song played through the city. Cities are worth falling in love with. There's nothing else like them. A hot night in a city is a wonderful affair. There's nothing else over here. And nothing over here either. Time to jump down here, I guess. Wasn't there, like, ladders or something around here? I wanted to climb up here. Oh, there's a door here.
Senior investigation.
Investigating Dr. Doom Jazz Clinic. A vampiric murder report, a confidential report about victims of vampiric attacks. Anything else in here? Nothing that I can select, I guess. So, out of here. This is a classified report about vampiric murders on the island.
Got it.
5 victims killed by what appeared to be a vampire.
I have a bad feeling about this.
The last victim was found on the beach and was the only one to have any trace of the perpetrator's saliva on them.
The truth is revealed.
The perp was identified and arrested by the marshals, a citizen.
The investigator is here.
The cause of vampirism was unknown. Alright. Hold on a minute. Need to take a short break. While I'm taking a break, I guess I can chat for a bit. My impression of this game so far is that it is extremely interesting, and I'm excited to get more into it. Right now I'm just like walking around, exploring stuff, trying to find out more lore and world building. I should probably talk to one of the suspects soon. Alright. I think I'm gonna keep going for about half an hour, and then I'm going to be ending the stream because I'm hungry and I'd like to go get dinner. But the dining hall doesn't open for dinner until 4:30 p.m. So we'll go for half an hour, then I'll go get dinner. The gods formed an elite guard retinue with features from Mars. They are fiercely loyal and revered just as much as the gods themselves. This is a creature? It looks like a stone slab. Probably looked at Lost Pain. Where am I trying to go? Have I gone up here yet? Leader Montserrat, may the silent goat always walk with you. The last time I saw Montserrat was when I was exiled 3 million days ago. Oh? The crime you committed is severe. Your actions could have ended the syndicate. You let yourself be deceived by damned harmony. The god used you to enact a plot against us, threatening our holy mission and endangering the rest of the holy cosmic pantheon. I cannot believe you of all people let this happen. It breaks my heart. You served us so well and for so long. Do you have anything to say?
No.
Hi, Victor.
Hi.
You're attacking me at like the end of my stream.
Yeah. It's my birthday. So.
It's your birthday tomorrow. I'm playing a game called Paradise Killer, which is my friend Neon Jax's favorite game, and the music rules. And it's like so far the vibe is like a 3D walk around open world in like a vaporwave Windows operating system aesthetic world. That's like an
Ooh.
island an island outside of reality. That's supposed to be like a perfect summer island, but it's all vaporwavy. And aside from like the open world 3D exploration aspect, there's also like a visual novel incorporated into it about like a murder mystery. They were trying to make a new island, but the leaders who were building the new island all got killed right when it was finished.
Spooky.
And the player character is some lady named Lady Love Dies, who was exiled for 3 million days because she was possessed by a demon in the 13th iteration of the island. And I'm currently in like a flashback of that scene. I'm going to protest and say I was the victim. Those deceived by gods are victims, not criminals. Victims. I did not willingly embrace damned harmony. Gods deceive you by manipulating your psyche. They can only do that if they find a weakness. You should have no weakness. You were the head of the Paradise Psycho unit. You were supposed to protect us against these dangers. You failed us. Your sentence is exile. You will be sent to the idle lands for the rest of your eternal life. The Paradise Psycho unit will be disbanded. Goodbye, Lady Love Dies. We will never meet again. Well, I guess he was right, because he's dead now. Now, who's this dude?
Halt!
Me.
Halt!
What do you want, freak?
What do you want, freak? What do you want, white girl?
What do you want, white girl?
I want to see Carmelina. Is she expecting
I
you?
don't like this.
I'd hope so. She should know the investigator is on the island. Grand Marshal Akiko 14 already has the suspect in custody. The crime is solved. Let's not do this. Just take me to see Carmelina.
Whatever, freak. She waits in the throne.
Yeah, sometimes I don't voice the lines because they're voiced in-game. It's like a weird, like, partially voiced visual novel.
Hmm.
Architect Carmelina Silence.
Carmelina Silence. Wow, she's pretty. Lady Love Dies.
The investigator is here.
Architect Carmelina.
Carmelina Silence.
Carmelina Silence, architect of the island sequences. Born to Romeo and Natasha Silence on the 4th island sequence under the sign of Blood Dancer. Her parents were skilled island architects and taught her how to weave psychic will into structure. Carmelina has since become a genius architect and will soon achieve the perfect island. Romeo Silence was seduced by the god Cosmic Deceit. Well, gee, I sure wonder why. And committed treason against the Syndicate. As part of his punishment, no member of the Silence family would ever be allowed on the council. Her mother was killed fighting to protect the council during the demonic invasion of the 9th island sequence. Exile wasn't permanent for the investigation freak or her little computer.
Sure.
If the Syndicate needs me, I answer.
This is nonsense.
This is the worst crime in our history. Leader Montserrat and the entire council have been taken from us. Losing Montserrat to an act of savagery is a loss of all of us, and the Syndicate will struggle to overcome. Yeah, I'll get vengeance.
Repulsive.
I will make sure they're
Do your
avenged.
job.
Your sentiment is superfluous. The killer has already been apprehended by the Grand Marshal.
I don't. Graft
Take it
is
up if
only-
Judge. Just do your job and go back to the Idle Lands. Why did Judge choose you to assume the role of leader?
We have achieved perfection.
Temporary leader, don't forget that.
That is its own reward.
The law still stands. I am a servant, not a leader. The sins of my father still bind me.
I don't like this.
That's what I don't get. Your father's punishment still stands. You shouldn't be on the throne.
We have achieved perfection.
You're out of the loop. The next island will be perfect, and I'm the architect. I will see us to the new island and then step aside. Any guarantee of that?
This is nonsense.
Law is law. The leader cannot overturn it without unanimous council backing. The marshals work for the council, not the leader. They will ensure the laws are carried out. How convenient then that the entire council's been murdered.
Craft is its own reward.
I am an artist, a craftswoman. I have no desire to manage and administrate. These concrete halls are vessels for bureaucracy, not art.
Do your job.
I hope you can close this incident quickly. This island wants to die. Perfect 25 is coming. The murderer is in custody.
Crime cannot hide.
The alleged murderer.
Do your job.
Do not ignore the evidence to find a truth that isn't there. I'm here to hunt the truths that haunt this island, no matter which truth you may cling to.
Believe what you want. Can I help you with anything?
Check out my case files.
Check out your taste files.
Yummy. Oh yeah, also Victor, at the start of this stream, I did some talking about Sunstokers and yesterday's session, because I thought it would be a fun thing to share with people watching the stream. And it shared a lot of like aesthetic similarities with this game.
Ooh, fun.
And also this game has a lot in common with Ina, and I talked about how there's a new Ina video game coming out sometime soon that I'd like to play on stream as soon as it comes out.
Julie is gay for Ina.
Yeah, sure. Alright, question my
cannot
suspicions. Can you think of anyone that wants to strike against the council?
Your job.
Asking such a thing is dreadful, investigator. The prime suspect is behind bars and needs to be executed.
This is nonsense.
All of us are loyal members of the syndicate. I can't think of anyone that committed crime like this. No suspicions? You have no reason to suspect anyone in the syndicate at all.
We have achieved perfection.
Why would I? Perfect 25 is coming and we're on the verge of a new era.
We have achieved perfection.
The future was bright for the syndicate before last night happened. Knowledge of last night. What do you know about the crime last night? Only what we were told by the Grand Marshal in the crisis meeting.
Dare you?
Henry broke free and murdered the council.
That's weird.
Why would a citizen have enough motive and ability to kill the council and breach all the holy seals? Not for me to question. I'm surprised any questions at all.
Do your job.
Whatever. I'm gonna be honest, my voice is getting really tired, so I'm gonna go find a save point and wrap up the stream soon.
Maybe next time I can help you voice.
Where's the last save point I'm looking for? Oh, there's a save point over here. Alright, this works.
Getting saved.
How do I close the game?
You're not allowed.
I mean, I guess not. Oh, there we go. It's select to quit to menu. Alright. Yeah, that would be fun next time, Victor, if you joined me in voicing. Because there's a lot of characters, a lot of dialogue to read. Maybe we could get other people into, I don't know. But anyways, that was my first stream of Paradise Killer. I'm going to switch over to the just chatting screen. Alright, thank you everybody for coming to today's Wednesday stream instead of our regular Tuesday schedule, because yesterday was a busy day for me, as I explained at the start of stream.
Yeah.
I got my first Astrodial shot, and I played a fun session of Sunstokers, a campaign run by me and my boyfriend Victor, who's here with me now.
Yeah, it was so fun.
Yes, it was very, very entertaining, and I think you did a really good job dungeon mastering yesterday for like your first time.
Thanks.
Let's see, what's on schedule? What announcements do I have? This Saturday I'll be returning to Sekiro, my blind playthrough of it, and next Tuesday I will be continuing Paradise Killer. Besides that, don't really got anything else to announce, so thank you everybody for coming. Let me see if anybody's live. I feel like Mercury Seas went live recently.
I'm live right now.
Yes, Mercury Seas and Light Emitting Doe are live with more Undertale, so we're going to go ahead and raid them. So, thank you everybody for coming, and see you on Saturday. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Alright, set up the raid to Mercury Seas. Also, I need to write the raid message in chat.